Hi, today we are going to tackle best Shylocks in Kenya who are going to give you a loan in case you have an item at home that you do not use, or in case you are at a fix, you need that loan and you do not know where to turn to. I'll speak about what Shylocks are, what you need in order for you to get these loans, and also we will tackle the best place you can get these Shylocks and their contact number. In case this is your first time here, my name is Doreen and this is Doc Vlogs. In Doc Vlogs, we talk about loans, we talk about real estate, we talk about best business ideas, we talk about anything that revolves finance. In case this is your first time here and this is the kind of videos that you would love to watch, please make sure that you're becoming a family by hitting that subscription button. The only reason you should subscribe to this channel is simply because the content that we talk about is basically finance, and we know that finance matters are what most of the people would love to hear. Please make sure that you're also liking this video out and turn on all the notification bell on, so that anytime I'll do a video, YouTube will always recommend them to you by sending a notification that Doc has done a video. Please go and check on it. I'm really so happy to have you here. In today's topic, we are going to tackle Shylocks loans in Kenya today. We will first start by understanding who a Shyloc is and the kind of loans that they give out there. We also talk about the requirements that you will need in order for you to get these loans, and most of it, all the point that you guys will love to hear is where to get these Shylocks and their contact number and location. Before we jump into that, please make sure that you're watching this video until the end, and let no one tell you that taking a loan is wrong. The only problem usually comes in whenever you take these loans and you do not repay them on time. This means that your credit score is going to go down, and when you're listed on CRB, it means that in future whenever you will need bigger loans than the ones that you have taken, it's going to be so hard, simply because you've been listed and now your credit score goes up to zero. So everyone will turn their backs on you, and most especially you're just going to qualify for simple apps loans. Okay, so it's good to build your credit score as you grow in life. Okay, so in case it's your first time here and you see me looking down, I usually have some notes I've researched and written down, because loan matters are usually very risky and it's good to do your research very well before you even talk about it. So let's jump into today's topic, and we first have to understand what a Shyloc loan is. These are the kind of loans facilities provided by individuals or businesses looking forward to make supernormal profit by imposing higher interest on loan disbursement. Okay, so it really simply means that as much as I'm talking about Shyloc loans, it's not a very good option for you guys, to be sincere. But sometimes if you are in need, let's say for example you'll get into a situation whereby the landlord wants to close the house for you, they want to throw you out, or something just happens, because this is life, you never know what happens next. Okay, so they'll always come in hand by helping you, and the only thing you'll need to do is that they'll give you this money in exchange of something valuable in your house. But the problem comes in whereby Shylocks usually take advantage of those situations, to be sincere. And let's say if you have a fridge that maybe you bought at 20,000, they'll end up giving you a loan amount of just 10,000 for the fridge that you bought at 10,000. But I also understand them when it comes to reselling these things that you already have been used in your house. They're also going to go at a loss. Maybe they'll resell that fridge at 15k and the only profit they'll get is 5,000. But for you, it's only when you have a problem that's when you should turn to these Shylocks, okay? But on top of that, just make sure that at least you're giving them valuable things. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's so worth it to take a Shylock loan. But after all, we're going to still talk about it because I know so many Kenyans usually take them. So there are these things that you'll need in order for you to get these Shylock loans. Number one is you must provide a security. As I've tackled and talked about it, you must give them a security. If it's a seat, if it's a TV, if it's your iPhone, if it's your Android phone, you must provide security for whatever amount that you want to take from these Shylocks. Number two is that you must have an ID. So you must provide your original ID or copy, okay, so that at least they'll know where to get you and all that. Number three thing that you'll need is to sign the agreement. So any Shylock in Kenya must have an agreement. If you go to a Shylock that doesn't have an agreement, just know that that is pure scam, because they must have an agreement so that you can agree. Both of you, the two parties, must agree that I took the fridge from her because she needed the loan, and this is what we agreed on, okay? She's supposed to repay these loans in this period and this period. So that is very, very important whenever you go to a Shylock to get a loan. So the last thing that you must need is that you must know the Shylock. So that is definitely the right thing to do, because if you go and sign agreements with some people that you do not know, it's very risky. It means that your valuable things will just go into waste. If they gave you a fridge that you bought at 40,000, they just gave you 10,000, and you signed with people that you do not know, and they end up shifting maybe from the place that they were, it means that you're the one who is going to lose it, okay? Yeah, so let's go direct to those people who will give you these loans, or the Shylock loans, who are within Nairobi, and I'll talk about their names, what they do, and I'll also give their direction or their number where possible. Okay, so number one, Shylock, who is very known in Kenya, and if you have never heard of him, this is your first time to hear of him, then I don't know, because he is very famous and he has been there for very, very long time. He's called Jack the Shylock. So Jack the Shylock gives out quick instant loans on your laptops, iPhone, TV screens, cameras. They also buy electronics on quick sale and self-sale price. Okay, so if you have that electronic at home, that or gadget that you do not use, they'll buy from you and they are going to resell it. Maybe I don't know what they do, or if they have a shop, but most of it, all of the point of today is that they give out loans under items, the items that I've mentioned, whatever you have a security. Okay, so you can contact them. If you have somewhere to write, please write this through 0728 88 77 50, 0728 88 77 50. So if you want to reach them and know where they are, they have a very big website that that has been there for a very long time, which have been always being advertised by celebs and all that. So you can check on Jack the Shylock, and if you want to see the direction and all that, just to visit their website. Number two is Fair Deal for Cash. They're also very known. If you guys know the best Shylock, they are located in town. So they are leading loan. They are leading in loan on items, lenders in Nairobi, accepting items for cash. So get cash at a fair deal with your items, then pay later in a month time. So with them, you're supposed to repay the loan that you've been given in a month time. If you want to contact them, you can contact them through 0722 16 91 68. 0722 16 91 68. They are located at Hakika Street, Tomboya Street, Information House, second floor, room number 524. They are located at Hakika Street, Tomboya Street, Information House, second floor, room number 524. 24. So number 3, where you can get a loan is Meridian Acceptance Limited. Meridian Acceptance Limited. They also offer loans on items. They deal mostly with asset financing, including loans. So these ones, yes, they'll give you loans under the items or that, but they mostly deal with logbook loans, etc. Okay, so they are very wide. Apart from logbook and items, they can also give you other loans. And if you want to contact them, they have 3 numbers. You can try any of them: 0713 41 64 60, 0713 41 64 60. The other number is 0706 9002. 0706 9002, and the last digit you can dial is 0707 787 878, 0707 787 878. Okay, you've been watching me until here and you haven't subscribed to this channel. Please make sure that at least you're hitting that subscription button and turning on all the notification bell, so that anytime I'll do a loan video, YouTube will always recommend it to you. So the last Ashyloc that you can get in Kenya who are trusted and known, number 4 is Fayma. Fayma is Fayma. Fayma Capital. They also offer loans on items. They are located at Phoenix Building, 3rd floor, Kenyatta Avenue. Phoenix Building, 3rd floor, Kenyatta Avenue in Nairobi. You can contact them through 0725 76 12 52. 0725 76 12 52. We have come to the end of the video, and these are Ashylocs who deal out with loans. They'll always give you loans on item, but if it's a must for you to take these Ashylocs loans, then fine. If it's not a must, please don't take a loan with Ashylocs, because in one way or another, you're the one who is losing here if you do not repay the loans, because in 1 month's time, you're supposed to pay the loans back with very high interest rather than the apps and all that. And you can even visit circles. Sometimes it's good to join these circles and always get loans from circles rather than the Ashylocs. Okay, but in one way or another, maybe if you are in need of it and you can't avoid the emergency, you can always visit and talk to any of the Ashylocs that I have talked about. So thank you so much for watching my video till the end. Until the next video.